What's going on, everybody? My name is Omar Scarborough, and this is The Prospect.
The Chicago Bulls pick Michael Jordan of the University of North Carolina.
The Charlotte Hornets select Kobe Bryant from Lower Merion High School in Pennsylvania. The Cleveland Cavaliers select LeBron James.
Most sports shows was on the glitz, the glam, the fame, but what about the stuff you don't see? The hard work, the dedication, the injuries, to going to be the #1 athlete. You see all that and more on The Prospect. So follow me.
I know it's...
Yo, what's going on, man? How you doing? You good?
Yes, sir.
You good, all right.
So, what's up?
You want to tell me who you are, man?
My name is Caleb Washington. I go to Mallard Creek High School, class of 2021. Play receiver, safety, quarterback, all-out athlete.
Basic, typical.
Yes, sir. Nothing too big. Just be chilling, you know. Got my little trophies right
I see
here.
y'all laid out.
Yeah, got the Sword Vikings trophy right here. 2013 JV team. Got the Sword Vikings MVP 2014. Play receiver, everything. We got the AAU basketball. These two little chains right here. And then my kicker, his mom got this for me. He made it for my mom, so I gave it to my mom for Christmas.
I like that. That's real dope right there.
Play before every game.
So tell me how this felt when you got this trophy right here. What is back in
2013.
13? How do you feel?
And 2013 was a rough year.
What was that?
I mean, we ain't had the best team, but like we was all smaller guys. But you know, we always came through. So we came. I think we came.
What was your record?
I think our record was around probably 7-3. Yeah, 7-3. I got the MVP. The MVP was the most thing to me. I tried to get MVP this 13 year, but I didn't really get it. And then 14, I got it, so I was really excited to get that.
And what made you get MVP? Like, what was your?
I was just an all-around athlete, so
Okay.
like I played everywhere. So wherever they needed me, I was like, Coach, I got you. One time I even played line, just help out. So
Okay.
I always played in AAU. I wasn't the best basketball player, but I did something on the court a little bit. I was a defensive player, so.
Okay. Yeah, I like your room. Like you said, that reminds me when I was in school, when I was in high school and stuff like that, Played football, North Carolina A&T, you know what I mean? Wide receiver, you know what I mean? But, yeah, we're going to cut and go downstairs and, get some real questions in, right? All right, what's going on? Now we downstairs with the whole family here. Want to do introduction for the mom.
Hi, I'm Kalia Smith.
The older brother.
Caleb Washington.
All right, so now we got the older brother here. So my question to you, you play college where?
At Barton College.
At Barton College. So being that's a new football program, how do you feel about that right there?
I mean, it's slow in the beginning, but, we grind every day, ain't nothing changed. I do my own stuff, even outside of the field. But yeah, there's nothing changed. It started off slow, but now we starting to pick up the pace. 2020 is our year to start playing.
Okay, I hear that right there. What schools recruited you before Barton?
I had a lot of interest, like not big schools, like at first A&T was looking at me.
That's where you should have went. That's me. That's why I play football.
They don't show me an interest. They ain't
They
give me a real offer, but like I only had like little interest schools, like a lot of D2 schools. But Barton was the only school that really. Barton and North Carolina Wesleyan was the two schools that gave me the most.
And is it difficult being as a new program? Like I know UNC Charlotte started their program a couple of years ago, and it was built up, and now it's like a household name right now. So you think it's gonna get to that level right there?
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna get to that level to where we gonna be real good. We actually have a nice, decent team
Okay.
to where we look pretty decent. You know, we always gonna be recruiting better players, so I think we're gonna be pretty good.
Who's the coach?
Our head coach is Chip Hester,
Okay. And what position you play?
quarterback.
Quarterback. All right. So quarterback and wide receiver right here. So, Mom, let me ask you a question. Being a football mom, how was it raising two athletes? Going to games, practice, or whatever, camps. Can you describe that right there?
Honestly, it was just life for me. Anything that to help better my kids, whatever their interest was, that was what my purpose was. It wasn't about me, it was always about them.
So you loved it, though? Like, you know.
Yes.
Because I know some parents, it's too much work. I don't have time to be carrying them here and there and stuff like
No,
that.
their passion actually just pretty much became my passion. So
I like that.
because they enjoyed it so much, it just made me want to learn the sport. And then I became that person that was yelling louder than the ref. So
All right. So you didn't really watch football like that before you had
No.
kids. You wasn't no sports type of
No.
person. Okay. So you was telling me off camera you played basketball. You was a basketball guy.
Yeah.
So
Played
what made
basketball.
you change the sport up?
I mean, I always was the kid. Like, I played football and basketball, I overlapped seasons. So, like, I really had to make my decision come high school. Like, what do I want to play? I just chose football because, I mean, like, when I pick up football, it's just like, I zone out. I always
Come
go
alive?
out. Yeah,
Mhm.
I feel like I come alive, and, like, that's my number one sport. Even with basketball. When I was younger, basketball was just like, I was the most aggressive kid on the court. So it was, all I had to pick up was the handles and the shot, but I always
Right.
had the aggression, or I had the defense. So I think my football skills made me better in basketball. So
Okay.
that's why I chose football.
So you feel the drive and everything. Can you see yourself like going to the NFL,
Oh.
going to a tryout?
Oh yeah, most def.
So what's
Especially 'cause I'm a redshirt freshman. So I got more time than a lot of the kids that's actually in my grade right now. So I get to see how college football is, and I get
Right.
an extra year. So yeah, I most definitely think I'll be in the NFL combine.
Okay, I like that. So getting back to you, because you're a junior in high school.
Yes, sir.
This is your older brother. Did he inspire you to play sports, or you just did it just because everybody did it?
Most definitely. I mean, he inspired me when I see him play. I was like, wow. Like, I want
So
to
is
do
it
that.
like a competition thing between y'all two, or
Always a
just
competition.
always?
It still is right now.
Still a competition.
So who's better? Who's the better athlete?
Me.
He said me. Both of them said me at the same time. I'm gonna have to check both of y'all. I know you hurt, so tell me about your injury.
Oh yeah, I got hit on the last play of the game, or the scrimmage actually. So I mean, I tore everything in my knee but my patella tendon. So, but I mean, it was a depressing start when I first found out, because that was the one thing I didn't want to do. I didn't want to tear my ACL or anything in my knee. But I mean, I think it's an opportunity for me to grow as a man, get more mature, and like actually
Definitely.
study the game other than playing it. I get to study it and actually like watch film more, watch other teams, watch other quarterbacks, see how they do, how to improve my game.
Did that hurt your confidence when the whole thing happened, or just?
I mean, it hurt me a little bit. I mean, of course, any person gonna question if they're gonna come back. Well, I tore everything in my knee, so I did question if I'll be able to come back, but they told me I'll be able to come back. So
So how's the rehab going?
yeah, it's pretty good. In the beginning, it hurt.
I can imagine.
That's
A lot of
crazy.
hard work.
Yeah, it's a lot of hard work, bending the knee, straightening it. It's a lot of hard work, but I'm getting used to it. And
You think
all
you'll
the
be ready
time
for
is-
next season?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
So you telling me about some of the schools off camera? I was looking at you. Where you looking at to go? Like, what's your ideal school to go to?
My dream school since I was a little kid was always Clemson.
Okay, Clemson.
Always Clemson.
Clemson Tiger.
Yes, sir.
See, they just beat Ohio State last week. So
Yes, sir.
why is that though? Like, why is that program out of any other program?
I feel like the head coach, Coach Dabo, he's just a good coach. I feel like
Definitely.
their program is just amazing. Like from like the classroom, even they got what I want to do. Like I want to be an architecture engineer.
Okay,
So
that was my other question. Like,
Yeah.
outside of sports, what's your your go?
yeah, architecture engineer.
Cause some athletes they just focus on the game, trying to get to the next level, to the NFL, NBA, or whatever. But academics are not really too keen on stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I'm asking you the same question. I didn't get a chance to ask you.
Yeah,
that.
I also want to be an architecture engineer. Right now,
So y'all both want to do the same thing?
Yeah.
How's that? Like
I like that.
Hey, maybe y'all can start your own business, combine it together.
I watched everything he did, and I was like, I want to do it.
So that's like your big brother. You trying to do everything he do.
Yeah.
I get it. I like that. It's fine. What's your 5-year plan once you get into school? After school, I know you want to. Do you want to own your business or just work for a firm? What?
Eventually, I want to own my own business because like I don't want to always work for somebody. I want to be my own person. So
Right.
start my own business. See where I can go with it. Go big.
What about you?
Like he said, yeah, I want to start my own business. Like I'm the type, I always like to draw, and like always had a dream to like design my own dream house. So like I want people to work for me and
I feel
build
you
the
on
house
that.
for me. I draw it up, people go build it for me.
So you can build mama house right here, design a house for her, her dream house.
Design it, yeah.
All right. Well, hey, how you like that?
Get to work.
Get to work. Sooner
like
the
it.
better.
Yes.
How many square feet?
It don't even matter.
They don't even matter. Okay. So, how's the dating life? I know, like social. I say social. Let me go to the social.
So it's a lot of good.
It's good.
I got a certain amount of group of friends. I hate
Small circle?
Yeah, a small circle. I don't have a big circle.
No new friends out here.
Nah.
All right. What about you? You in college right now, so
Yeah,
I know
I'm a
like it's
cool
very
person.
different.
Like I got a lot of friends. I mean, I got like close friends, but I got outside of my close friends, I got a lot of friends. People who say they're my friends, but like yeah, I'm just that type of person. I'll meet you and we'll be cool.
Do you got the same friends from high school?
Oh, most
like,
definitely. I got some of the same friends from elementary school.
I like that right there. Oh, you think they loyal?
Yeah, most.
You know, some people latch onto athletes because they think they can do something for them. They look at LeBron and the Carmelos and stuff like that. Think they're gonna come up with them and stuff like that. So do you be on the lookout for that type of stuff?
Yeah, like my best friend himself, he's a D1 athlete.
Okay.
So like, it's not like he trying to ride the wave.
Right.
On me and my side, we both
Right.
grinding on the field.
I like that.
He grinding on the court. So
Same type of goals,
yeah,
mindset.
Same type of goals and mindset. So,
So my advice is like definitely keep the people with the same type of mindset around your circle because you're both gonna grow together. If you talking to this person, he got no goals, but he's always around. He's looking for you, for a come up. That's just my advice right there.
Yes, sir.
yeah.
You got anything, Mom?
No.
No, you just. So tell me about the workouts and your diets and stuff like that.
So at my school, we on this diet to where we got to eat 3 meals a day, but we got to have 3 plates each meal, at least 3 plates each meal. So like, I'm not the biggest kid, so I mean,
Right.
I be trying to take in everything I can, plus the protein, rebuild mass, and we lift every single day, sometimes twice a day. Practice is at 6 a.m. in the morning.
I don't miss that.
Class right at 9 o'clock. Can't miss it. Got to be at every single class. It's crazy.
That's why I want to do this show right here because a lot of people they see the glitz, they see the glam when you make it, but they don't see the hard work behind the scenes, what to
it's
take,
hard.
and like the drive you have to have. Like you say, you getting up 6 a.m. Working out, your diet, you got to eat, then you got to go to class, got another practice, workout. So a lot of people don't see that right there. So
Yeah.
that's the reason why I want to go through this whole series right here.
I'm not even gonna lie. Before college, I thought college was gonna be a breeze because the program that we at Malley Creek is football, eat and sleep football.
Right.
That's all we do. But when you gotta worry about school and football, when you gotta worry about eating at a certain
Right.
time, make sure you go to bed, getting all your homework done, it get crazy in college.
Okay, imagine I've been there, so that I definitely know. What about you? Like I know you in high school. What's your diet like? Or you try to copy him? I know.
I eat everything.
You eat everything.
Everything. Like
You get to that college level, it's gonna change. Trust me.
whenever we
You're gonna have
got-
dietitians, trainers all over you and stuff like that. So
But I always working out. I'm always working out. Stay in shape because Coach Lil John, that's a weightlifting coach.
Right.
He always keep us in the weight room. So
what's your max? What you lifting at?
bench press I got 300 and then
Okay.
squat I do 450.
450. Wow, that's more than me. You know what I mean? What about you for your injuries?
Before my injury, I was squatting at least 385, and I was benching, I think like 245, 255.
Okay. So what's some of your what's some of your athletes that's already out there that you, I wouldn't say inspired because I don't want to say that, but you kind of mimic off of that you want to get to that level. It can
Like
be
my
anybody.
favorite athlete?
Yeah, in
like
general.
my favorite athlete overall is Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. Oh wow, I never heard anybody say that. Why is
Aaron
that?
Rodgers, like his whole background story, and like he wasn't always the biggest kid either.
Right.
Like, and I'm not the biggest kid.
Right.
And Aaron Rodgers, he could sling that thing. He got a gun on him. So I just always think of it like the steps that Aaron Rodgers had to take. I know I'm not gonna take the exact steps, but how can I like portray it
Right.
and go in
Make
that
it your
path?
own way.
Yeah,
Right.
make it my own way.
I like
And
that.
also, you know, my boy Jair Alexander. You know,
Okay,
he out of
yeah.
Charlotte, came out of Rocky River. He didn't go to the best high school, but the way he his grind was totally different now. You see, he with the Green Bay Packers.
Absolutely.
And he real nice.
It kind of reminds me of Stephen Curry. Like, he went to
Yeah.
Davidson College. Nobody even heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he got drafted. You know what I mean? And look where he at right now.
Yeah.
Small. He's not even that big. I know his dad played in the NBA, but
Mhm.
look how big he is and stuff like that. What about you?
I definitely say my like all-time favorite was Cam Newton.
Cam Newton?
That's his style of
You know,
play.
he's taking a lot of flack right now for the city.
I
Man.
mean, but like his style of play, like I'm all about swagger. When I come to the field, like I'm swagged out.
I can tell by the picture out there.
Yes, sir. So we gonna like the way I look, the way I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play good. I'm gonna look
So
good.
is it a swag that you like, or the way he plays?
The way he played too. I mean, like
So you think he's one of the greatest quarterbacks out here in the
absolutely,
league right now,
absolutely,
even after the injury?
No.
absolutely.
No?
No.
You say no? Why not?
Absolutely.
Cam Newton is not it right
You think
now.
he trash?
Yes.
Oh, why? Tell me why you think he
I
trash.
just don't think Cam Newton has it right now. I mean, I'm not a hater. He made it to the NFL and all, but like he got a lot of jabber. But
Well, most athletes do, though. You know,
Yeah.
most athletes do.
yeah, but he just like right now he's not performing.
He's
what
hurt.
His jabber talking about.
He's hurt. So you don't think he can make a comeback after his injury? I mean, you're kind of in the same situation. Not to throw
he
shade,
can
but
probably
like,
make a comeback. Yeah, most definitely. He's a what? How tall is he? 6'6",
Yeah. Yeah.
two something.
he's
He's most
big.
definitely a
like
big
that.
quarterback, but I mean, I think everybody's sleeping on him right now. I mean, I don't know. I
You
think
think the Panthers should get rid of him, trade him?
No,
nah.
I feel like the quarterbacks we got right now that's playing right now, they don't compare to
I
Cam
agree.
Newton.
I'm a Cam Newton fan, so I agree with you. Like when everybody's talking down about him, like yo, he still got it. Like,
Yeah, he still
he
got
needs
it.
a year
Yeah.
off, the hill and everything to get back to where he used to be and everything. So I definitely feel
I just
that.
want like I said, like with my injury, I feel like this injury gonna humble me and make me more mature. I hope his injury
Oh, definitely.
humble him and make him more mature, and then he come back and dominate.
Definitely, I agree with that. So, because I don't like cocky athletes, so
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of what's the dude went blank the boxer.
Mayweather?
Yeah, Mayweather. I'm not a fan of him because his arrogance, his cockiness.
Mm-hmm.
He might be the best boxer out there, but it's just his arrogance and cockiness and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it for right now. This is the Washington Brothers. We're going to tune in to the workout, the rehab, and everything right there. All right, stay tuned.
Yes, sir.